Hello. Okay. As always, I'll ask you to. Oh, nice. The restream chat is working. Hey, Davis. Okay. We'll play hundreds today, as always. We'll see how that goes. If we don't get any action, we're probably switching to 50s, but it should not be a problem. Okay. Okay, the table is visible. Hope you can hear me well. The music is not too loud. Okay, let's wait a few minutes. Okay, we got some action. We have 2 regs. If we play like 3 games in a row without fishes, I'll probably move down to 50s. But we'll see. But these two like to play a lot of tables, so we'll probably won't be seeing any fishes anytime soon. But it doesn't matter. Okay. Let's fold this. For some reason my hoods are not appearing on the table, which is quite strange. Okay. Let's check back once. Okay, we hit a deuce. It should be fine. He should be betting with most of his 6s now, probably. Jacks as well. Oh, that one big blind as a block bet. I can do this with a 6, 3, deuce. Doesn't matter. And now we check back and hope that we're good. If he has a 3 or a 6, good for him. Yeah, he had a 6. Okay, let's fold. As always, guys, feel free to ask any questions about the stable, about the PureGTO software, Pure Tracker, whatever, the pool, the stable itself. I'll answer them as. Okay, hold on. I could have min raised, I could have limped. Okay, if he shows, it's an easy fold. Maybe saved some chips there, but I hope that the stream is not lagging. Oh wow. That was a greedy shove from him. Really greedy one. I wonder what GTO does in that spot. I'll mark this hand. Because I'm not sure if he likes to shove. The board is paired up, the flush draw as possible, the straight as possible. Unlucky. when was the last time you played lowest spin and goes or spin and goes, like 25 cent GGM poker? Oh, I have no idea. I mean, I maybe played one or two to fix the HUDs, but I just folded every hand or folded. But yeah, there's no point for me to play those, right? But that's quite a weird question to ask. Why are you asking this? Why are you on blinds and stack, not chips? Um, because when I play more tables, it's easier to count for me. And I don't know, I'm just used to it. Like when you're playing 6 tables, for example, right? It's easier for me to follow and know when to push, when to fold. And I prefer big blinds. It's easier that way. Some say that I think it's not a call, but I might be wrong. 6-5. No, it's a call. It's exactly a call. Some say that you have a bigger edge when you're playing with chips because you can use a bigger variety of sizings, and fishes might interpret that as weak or strong depending on the sizings. So, but yeah, I I slightly agree to that, but I don't think it gives you such a huge edge. Okay, we're bleeding money in this game. Sad that he woke up with a hand. But yeah, I prefer blinds all the way. It's just easier, you know? These bots are so annoying, but I have to call. If he folds, or like making money here in the spot. No, I mean, it should be at least a break-even spot calling here. But in this case, it's not. We're completely, absolutely dominated. This game will probably be like 1,000 chips down on EV. But it's fine. If he folds, we're shoving. If he jams, I'm not sure. Okay. I am asking because I have never played spins before, like a couple of days ago, and I'm just started with 25 cents. I wonder how much different it is from what you're playing. I mean, it's completely different, right? Because here, let's say now, I'm playing against 2 regs. Other 2 guys who are living off of it, right? You know, all the possible strats here, right? So, and when you're playing 25 cents tournaments, right? It's completely different because you're playing only against fishes, people who have no idea how to play, and because they play such a low limit, they're probably really, really bad, right? They're making huge mistakes, and they're like, you don't value the win as much, right? Because you're playing for 25 cents. It's not life-changing money by any means, right? You won't go broke if you play one tournament, or even if you play like, I don't know, 100 tournaments, right? This will be fine. So losing like 100 tournaments in a row, it's fine for them. So they play way more loose, right? They're called way too loose, right? So the difference is absolutely huge, right? Do you play anything else like MTTs? Recreationally only, right? So I'm a fish in MTTs and all of that. So I might play like a big tournament, let's say Sunday Million anniversary one, right? Or maybe I'll go to play live, like one or a few tournaments, maybe to a series or whatever. But in no means I'm good at it. So yeah, if you're asking that. But I never studied the MTT strategy, so neither cash. I only know how to play spin and goes, but that's about it. I mean, I might have an edge in lower buying tournaments and MTTs, but I might be profitable, but more likely I'm break even or whatever. I mean, when I'm playing against these two guys with 1-6 tables, it's fine, right? But when you're playing one table, the action takes so long. It's insane, right? You don't. It's hard to entertain people. Okay. It would suck. I mean, if he opens up. I'll jam. Yeah, kings, of course. Okay, there's a lot of regs here. We're never getting fishes here, so I'll move down to 10s. Put 10s, I mean 50s. To play a bit more chill. Yeah. Yeah, but I'm not even sure if I'm running bad or I'm playing bad. Like these hands like ace 4, right? It's 100% of the time a shove, right? Against a reg. But I hit kings and I think, oh wow, maybe it's not a shove, he doesn't open enough. I mean, whatever. You start thinking and you're making mistakes when you're not. And it really sucks. And it's hard to perform well when you have that mindset. I think this is like close to a shove. Yes, it's exact shoving range, 2.5 big blinds. Okay, let's go down to 50s. I don't want to battle regs. We will go back to hundreds probably. I want to warm up a bit. Haven't played today, so I mean I played 6 games or whatever. So yeah. Okay, we got one fish, and that's nice. Because I think people watch these streams not for reg against reg games, but more how to exploit fishes and stuff like that. So I think it's more valuable to you as well. Okay, I could have bet here like on the flop, but now it's really tricky. We don't get any value whatsoever. And if we check back, like if we bet now and we check back the river, we're putting ourselves in a really annoying spot where he can always bluff the missed diamond. Let's say he has a jack of diamonds, right? Okay, hopefully he checks back. If he bets, depending on the sizing, I might call. But yeah, let's say he had jack of diamonds and jack 3 of, and but a jack of diamonds, right? He calls the turn, and then we check back, and he decides to bet with a missed flush draw, whatever. So yeah. Thanks for the answer, no problem. Okay, let's call. Okay, decent flop. I mean, good range for us. I mean, if I bet now, he won't be able to call with anything else except a king, and he's not raising. Okay, he snap called, just weird. It doesn't seem strong that he snap called. We'll see how it goes. I mean, hopefully he doesn't bet. Oh wow, queens. Jesus Christ, he checked back that flop. Insane. Okay, so this guy probably doesn't have anything most of the time, so I'm willing to shove this. Even it's not, it's a shove for as a bluff. But this guy min raised beforehand, and this guy limps, and he has like he never has good hands in there. Like maybe sometimes he will decide to trap aces or whatever, but it would be really random. Most of the time they will have nothing. So this shove, it's really profitable, given the fact that this guy plays wide range, and he will fold most of the time. So okay, we're heads up against the reg. We're definitely calling this. Okay. At this depth. Okay, he checked back. Okay, so he doesn't have strong kings, but he has plenty of queens, jacks, pocket jacks, pocket queens. Sometimes he has pocket tens. I don't think he has pocket nines. Okay, perfect run out. If he has pocket tens, congratulations to him. Otherwise, we're jamming and hoping that he calls. He folds. But yeah, I would have shoved even if I didn't hit a deuce. Let's say it was, I don't know, 3 of clubs. It wouldn't make a difference. Okay, I'll limp. Okay, got punished immediately. Okay, let's check back. Okay, we had a queen. Okay, so we're definitely calling the flop. Let's hope to see a 4, a queen, and not an ace or a 10. This is good. It doesn't change anything for most part. If he had 10-9, he had a straight on the flop anyway. He's continuing to bet. Wow, that's quite unusual for him. I'll call one more street. Nice. He was bluffing, probably with a 10 or whatever. Yeah, 5-9 of diamonds. Good, 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 good. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's bet. We'll probably be bluffing on the river as well. Wow, we got a raise. We block most of the draws. We only have a gut shot, so I'm willing to let it go. But because in this depth, he never most of the time he never raises sixes here. But I mean, he can, but yeah, it will be a stronger part of the range. And the problem is, like, if we hit a 4 or a deuce, he will like continue bluffing if he's bluffing, and it will be hard for us to call. So I was willing to let it go. If I had an open ender, I would definitely call, of course. But now, yeah. So now we have an open ender. So I'm willing to bet and call a bet. Okay, nice. We got there. I don't want him to fold his sixes or fours. So I'll bet 2.5. I was thinking about half a pot, but the flush draw opened up and we don't block it, so I'm willing to take a bit more out. Okay, let's check. Nice. Okay, so this guy doesn't continue in the turn that often, so I'll raise it right here. He calls. What if I bet really small? Nice. That's what I thought. Just a random shove. Okay. Yeah, as always, guys, feel free to ask any questions. Keep me engaged and entertained so I have things to talk about. Okay, we have 2 regs at the table. Let's fold. For some reason, there's not that many people here. This stream. Oh no, it's fine. 20 people now. Only on Twitch. And a few more on Facebook and YouTube. Okay. Okay. Yesterday I played. There were great tournaments on Venomax right now. The Venomax series, they have tried in tournaments. It's basically a spin and go, but KO. You start off with 25 big blinds, and it's just insane value tournaments. Sadly, I didn't run that well. Also, do you like Tetris? I love Tetris. Tetris is so fun. And addicting. If I could play Tetris for a living, I would do that. Okay, that's quite a big sizing. Like, I would love to raise, but he's calling here, so I'll fold. Okay, it's min raise. I was thinking about limping and trapping this, but it's fine. Oh, nice. Not so nice. Okay, the king's won eventually. Imagine this happening in a jackpot. You're sweating on every single turn. Okay, I'll be really greedy. If he shoves, he shoves. But this is absolute trash hand that I want to include. Absolute garbage. I don't think GTO does that, but I need to balance it out. Because most of the time when you check, like, raise these limps, you have quite strong hands. Okay, that's a jam. This would be a better contender for like ISO, like 8-5 instead of deuce 7. It flobs better, it's easier to play post flop, but it's fine. Okay, I'm folding to this, of course. Let's check his min raise. Yeah, he's not willing to min raise a lot at this depth, so probably quite a strong range here. Okay, let's jam. Let's fold. Oh, you asked how often do you study your hands and didn't see it. For some reason, it didn't appear on my restream. Like, I don't study, like, on my own, I don't study them often. Usually I study with my coach. Yeah, but like maybe 2 times a week maximum. And like, I definitely should study more. Because a lot of the time I'm uncertain and like how to play specific spots. Especially when you're like running bad, right? You're uncertain about your decisions and you're always like, you're bluffing on the river and you get called every single time and you start to think maybe you're over bluffing or whatever. Then you call and again, you're wrong. And yeah, but when you have like a good GTO based knowledge, right? It's way easier for you to just focus on the game and try to perform as best as possible. Oh, that's unlucky. Yeah, not running so well today. Okay, that's a jam. Hold. Nice. Okay, let's take our EV back. Okay, that's a call. And he's ahead again. We're not losing that much, but still. I think this guy is a reg. I played him today, but I haven't marked him. But I'm pretty sure he's a reg. I'll check the leaderboards to make sure I'm right, but... Well, he's not on the leaderboards. Oh no, he is. He has 95 points. Which is quite a lot. Okay, let's tag him. So he checks back most of the time here. We should be getting quite a lot of folds right away. If he's not folding, it's fine, but we have backdoors as well, so I'm willing to just bet and get an easy fold. In a limp pot, he most of the time has nothing. And he cannot float loose as well, so he can float, I don't know, with like 6-7 with two spade, I mean with one spade at least. 8-7, right? He cannot float with any jack tens or whatever, so... And we had some backdoors as well, backdoor spades, which makes it easier for us to play on the rivers. A lot of good outcomes. Okay, let's fold. I'll be really aggressive today. I feel like it. IO's doing nonsense, okay? Okay, he called once. We're betting small, we're never betting big here. There's absolutely no point with any type of hand. Because we have pockets, we're still betting. I mean, not... But like you see betting here 100% of the time, so... Whenever you're grinding, do you have relaxing music turned on? No, I play in complete silence. Like, music distracts me. All the noises distract me. Like, my first year of playing, I wanted to perform so good and so bad that I even turned off all the lights in the house. So there would be only a monitor and me. And that's about it, right? The rest doesn't matter. I would be completely into the game and completely focused, trying to maximize my profit. And I had good results because of that, right? But I stressed out a lot too, because every game like mattered to me so much. That was insane. So now it's easier to grind volume because I don't have stress like that, but yeah, we have completely nothing. Let's bet small. Hopefully we don't get the raise here, and we see a 6-5 on the turn. An ace is a perfect card. Okay, let's bet 5, and I'll be jamming the river. Nice. The 10 was really good card for us because a lot of our bluffs got there as well. Like for example, Queen Jack right got there, so if it was like a deuce, I wouldn't be as comfortable jamming the river, but now it was fine. But we didn't block diamonds, so he could fold a lot. And the call, that's like the snap call in the turn, usually doesn't mean he's strong, so should be fine most of the time. And the 10 didn't like close any draws of his, right, that he called on the flop with, so okay, he jams. I'll rejam. Hopefully he doesn't call. Nice, we're ahead. Perfect. Unfortunate. We have equal stacks now. I wonder if anyone hit the jackpot yet at hundreds, because there hasn't been one like for half a year, I think, which is really unusual. Nope, no one got it yet. Okay, let's fold. Okay, nice, we're ahead. I'm running way better in pre-flop on 50s than in hundreds, which is, I would prefer it would be otherwise, but it is what it is. Okay, ace deuce is like the only one of the few hands that I shove, like one of the few ace X's that I just shove, like the suited ones, I mean. Other ones you want to limp trap. I'll ISO him big sizing if, or I can jam. There's two options, but I prefer big sizing for balancing out my range. Okay. I can jam, but let's limp. Okay, at this depth we're betting. If he decides to raise us, it's fine. Okay, if he shoves, we're calling. We're flipping. Jack or a 7 would be nice. Then we have 7.8. Nice. What a boring heads up, right? Nice. Okay, let's finish this. Let's wait a bit. We might get fish because he's probably registering right away, so I'll wait a bit. Okay, this is probably a fish. I haven't seen this guy before. Okay. Okay, let's isolate him. Still go to hand, we're too deep for us to trap anything here. Okay. If he min raises, we're just shoving. Okay, let's min raise. Hopefully, if she shoves, we're still ahead, slightly. Okay, nice. Heads up. Still have no idea if he's fish or not. Come on, just use random sizing. Okay, let's min raise. When moving up the limits, what was the hardest transition to make from one limit to another? Probably like 50s and like from 50s to hundreds. Because now, like, I had this month is horrible for me at hundreds. The past 2 months were fine, but they were like, I would make more money playing 50s. The main problem with hundreds is that there are way less fishes and the regs battle it, right? So basically, it means that, and people like the regs play more tables, right? So if you play, you have to play at least 6 tables to even compete with others, and others play like 8 tables, right? So let's say there's me, you, and another guy, right? Me and you play like 6 tables always, right? But the other guy plays 8 tables, right? Which means he gets 2 tables of fishes when you have 6 tables of only regs, right? Which is a huge disadvantage. Okay, there's no flush draws. I'm willing to bet only one big blind. He seems weak. Okay, I'll increase the sizing a bit. So, yeah, and like right now, I'm not sure. I have no idea how other players perform, but I don't think there's that much money in hundreds currently, given the reg ratio. It should even out eventually, you know. People should realize that you're not making enough money and go down the limit or go up a limit. But yeah, either way, this is the hardest condition because you have to play more tables as well, right? In 50s, at Minimax at least, you're completely fine playing 4 tables or even 3 tables. Like you won't be covered completely, right? But in hundreds, it's really annoying. Oh wow. Oh come on, fuck off. What is this? But at least we found out that he's a fish. But yeah. Someone told me that grinders and spins usually make 100 times their buy-ins per month. Like if you play 10s, you earn around 1k per month. Is that true? It's normal to make 100 buy-ins, right? Because, but it really depends. If you're playing, let's say, $2 spin and goes, right? You're more likely to make more than 100 buy-ins because the field, like, it's so easy that you'll make way more. Let's say 200 buy-ins, right? It's completely easy to do, and when you're playing $2 tournaments, right? But as you move up, you make less and less. So in hundreds, I think, yeah, it's fine to, like, you should be able to make 10k, which I haven't yet, but maybe I'm just bad, you know. So, but in 50s, like, making 5k is completely, like, really easy. Not really easy, but completely doable, and you can definitely have an average month of 5k if you're like good reg at 50s. Okay, he bets 2 big blinds, which is strange. I'll definitely call one. What if I donk this as a bluff? Because, oh fuck, he was bluffing himself. I made a good call on the turn, but I made the wrong decision on the river. I mean, not a wrong decision. let's bet right away. I heard lots of people saying that when you play spins, you should not think about results slash money, etc. and just focus on gameplay. But how not to lose motivation if you play all month and earn nothing? I mean, in poker overall, right? You have to have that mindset. But in spins, that right now, right? Like if you go back like 5 years ago, right? There were no pools or anything like that, or EV deals or whatever. But now when you're playing in a pool, if you're playing in a correct limit and you're beating the limit, you're making money. It's like this mindset is necessary when you're playing MVTs, right? Where you can have 3 months without a profit, right? And just going downhill because you're not hitting you're not finishing the tournaments in high places or whatever, right? You're running bad, etc. So yeah, but in spins, like you can always go down the limit and just grind out. But if you're like playing low stakes and you're like not making money like 3 months in a row, but given the fact that if you're playing on a pool, right, then I mean, you're just bad. You have to admit, and either go down limits or study more or whatever. But yeah, in spins it's quite rare for people to have break-even months or losing months if they're crushing the limit, right? So because let's say if I would go down, like I haven't had a negative month in 50s for a long time, probably like almost 2 years, but I should have bet here on river, by the way, but yeah. So if I would go down to 25s, there's like no way I would have break even month or a negative month. I'm raising folding this. Okay, nice. So yeah, like back in the day when there were no pools or EV deals, like you the variance is really high on spin and gold, right? Then yeah, like you have to realize that you're making money eventually, but you're just running that, right? You're not winning the spin and goes, and that's it. But nowadays it's way easier, you know. But because of that, there are a lot more regs nowadays as well. Because people could not tolerate the variance beforehand. Now they can easily do that, right? With pools and EV deals, whatever. I mean, I don't think anyone offers EV deals anymore. It's only mostly pools. And yeah, if you want to join a pool, we have one. You can go to smstaking.com website and check it out. Check the prices and all of that. Okay, let's just call here. Okay, let's call. Let's check back. Okay, so this is not an ideal run out for him. He should be checking back most of the time. Wow, and he bets. Like, this is really strange. So, like, is he willing to bet with a king here? Like, just a king? I'm not sure about it. Okay, I'll hero call. Yeah, wow. What a greedy bet on the river. Really didn't expect that. Maybe shoving was an option there. He doesn't have any fives most of the time and he checks back the turn. And he might hero us with king 9. But yeah, shove there was an option for sure. Hero calling. Yeah, okay, but yeah, I need to note him as well. Okay, let's fold. How fast should one go from 2S to 5S? I mean, I think like if you get 100 binds, spinny V plus rig back, it should be fine to move up. If you do it like in a short period of time, right? If you have a one good month, and you make over 100 buy-ins and spinning V plus rig back, it's fine for you to move up, especially if you're on stake. Yeah, it's completely reasonable, I think, because at 5s you'll start seeing some regs as well, which will improve your game too. So, but yeah, like at least, and like getting 100 buy-ins, spinning V plus rig back is really easy. So if you get more than that in a month, you can definitely move up. Okay, we're calling this. Nice. Yeah, but that hero call with a 6. Still can't believe that he was that greedy. Oh well. Okay, let's bet. Okay. We block his draws, we block... I mean, I'll check back and... Okay, I'll bluff. I didn't expect to fold the king, so it's fine. Shove and win. Okay, go to the toilet, be right back. Okay, I'm back. I wonder how many tables he's playing. Okay, this fish bets 3 big blinds. It's an easy fold for us. Okay, let's min raise because we have a fish on big blind. He's quite aggressive one. Let's fold. Might shove a stronger ace-x, like ace-9 for example. But now it's too weak. Okay, let's defend. I think this is a good bluffing hand, so We have a lot of backdoor options. We didn't hit any single one of those, so I'll check back. The flush draw opened up as well, so I'll just check back and give up. He's probably hero calling me with a king or an ace anyway, so I'll just check back. Has ace 9. Yeah. Let's bet small. Is he thinking about check raising? Nope. Good for us. Because we have an aggressive fish, I'll just open it up instead of just shoving. He might decide to shove looser than usual because of that as well. Hopefully he shoves or 3-bets us with worse hand, but this time he didn't. Okay, let's bet. Int Master, welcome back. I mean, I streamed last week, so oh wow, okay, that's an easy fold. So maybe you haven't been here last week, but yeah, it's good to be back. I skipped a few streams during the holiday time. Was really busy. I think he's calling way too loose. Okay, let's bet small. Nice. It was enough. Okay, if he folds, we're definitely jamming. Nice. We got a heads up against the fish, that would be perfect. Seems like it is. He's aggressive one. I hate aggressive fishes. I mean, the variance is way higher against them. But I think they make you a lot of money. So this guy is quite crazy, so I'll just check back and maybe he decides to bluff. Okay, let's just pretend that we have nothing. Let's just call. Let him do stupid shit on the river. We're calling any sizing here. Nice. But he got a 6 and he still decided to turn to a bluff. Okay, he's now tilted. He should be. Okay, let's limp. Okay, we saw how he attacks us with absolute garbage, so let's just bet. Let's limp. Fold. Okay, let's limp. Come on, just check back. Nice. We hit an 8, so because we don't have a kicker and he's quite aggressive, we'll just check back and hopefully we have a better hand to fill the river. I don't think he has a lot of kings here. I know I was watching your last stream, but you were, oh, you're talking about that I went to the toilet. Okay. Call. I mean, if he jams again, we're just calling here. If he has a king or a 10, congratulations, but of course he doesn't. Now he's really pissed. He bluffed twice and it didn't work out for him. Oh wow, and he folded that. Careful. Do you have any tips for someone who wants to become a spins writer? I have watched a couple of trainings for spins and played a few hundred games in the past few days. I mean, like having HUDs and trackers, nice, but you can be profitable even without them. Like rushing the low stakes fishes. All you need to do is like, the more you play, the more like different situations you will see, and like if you want, like I'm not sure if you want to do it full time, like a job or whatever, but if you want to, like joining a stable is the best solution, right? Because without a stable and like trying to get there on your own is almost impossible. I mean, of course it's possible, but it's a waste of time, right? It's way better to get a staking deal where you'll have your private coaches, right? You'll have a shit ton of material, right? And then it will be like your knowledge will skyrocket, right? In a matter of months. If you try to do it on your own, you will struggle a lot, right? So my best advice is to join the stable. Join a stable, right? Otherwise, it's a waste of time, in my opinion. I mean, maybe if you're really like talented and you really like to study, like the studying process as a whole, you need to buy a software and like the problem with like studying on your own, you need to be really good at analyzing fishes on like in real time and finding their leaks and adjusting to them, making correct adjustments. Instead, like where you in stable, right? A coach tells you to do that because it does that. You know, they have all the databases of fish tendencies and so on. So yeah, I mean, I just think it's way better to to join a stable. So I mean, you can apply to SM staking as well. All you need is a sample and that's it. Oh wow. I mean, he's not calling here, but if I have, maybe I should just jam. I don't think he's checking back with. I mean, if he has a queen, congratulations to him. Of course he does. He got there on the turn. That's what I get. I mean, it would not make a difference even if I bet like half a pot. The sizing didn't make any difference whatsoever. But the flush missed, so I had to call there. I mean, it's of course it's not necessary, but I mean, if you played like a few hundred games in the past few days, did you play it on GG Poker or PokerStars? Because I mean, a few hundred is quite a lot. I mean, I remember when I started playing, like playing 100 games in a day would be crazy. I would usually play like 50 games, maybe less during the day. Okay, let's just call. We have plenty of backdoors. I'm willing to call. Okay, one of the worst cards in the deck. He checks back with an ace sometimes. He checks back with a king, but he's never folding those. At least for one street, so I'll just check back and give up. I'm really sleepy today. Ooh. Let's fold. Gambling machine. Hello, sir. Hey, dude. How are you doing? I'm not sure if you've been here last stream or not. Okay, he just shoves ace-5. 14 bigs. Good to know, I guess. What an annoying spot. Because he's short. If he shoves, we're definitely just calling. It would be tricky if he 3-bet us, but not a lot of people do that. Is it possible to get lessons from you in smstaking school? Why specifically from me? But I'm not a coach. I only coach my brother, which isn't stable. But apart from that, yeah, it's a tedious work, and I don't enjoy coaching at all. Right? It's just I don't like playing too, but coaching even less most of the time. Why Bulldog muted? Because he was spamming one of those emotes and they distract me a lot, like one of those. Right? And distracts me, and I don't need that. Not like he wasn't typing anything in chat in the past couple days. Dolly, hello, your streams are for sure the best free content for spins available ever. By your opinion, what has better hourly rate for a heavy grind, GG or Winamax? First of all, thanks for that. Your opinion means a lot, but I don't think it's the best content there is, but thanks anyway. Okay, I'm not calling here. It's just a bit too deep for me to just stack off right here. I think currently Winamax is way better. Like, I'm not sure, I haven't checked the GG results, and like it's hard for me when I see other people's GG results. It's hard to calculate how much they make because the rakeback fluctuates a lot, right? They change the rakeback system often, the PVI changes and all of that. So I'm not a big fan of GG poker, but either way, I think Winamax is one of the most profitable sites. Oh wow, he really got the jack. Yeah, so I think Winamax is way more profitable. But yeah, maybe I'm wrong. You know, maybe you can someone will show you a sick graph like they're playing 50s on GG poker and they're making like 20k a month, which is maybe it's possible. I have no idea, but the information that I currently have is that Winamax is more profitable. So if you can play on Winamax, you should do that. French people suck at poker. What can you do? So dealer from Lithuania, why don't you write some sort of bot AI to play for you? You would be surprised how often this question comes up because a lot of like people that are not involved in poker, they think that it's so easy to cheat, like, but for like poker sites invest a lot of money into their software to detecting, especially poker stars. Poker stars is like good for that. Why are you raising me here? You have a jack? What is this? Because he's greedy and I have without a kicker, whatever. I got distracted a bit. But yeah, they invest a lot of money in detecting cheats, so it's like if you the bots can be easily detected. Yeah, there was that scandal on ACR, right, where they caught like a bot ring or whatever. ACR denied that and they banned other players or whatever. But yeah, it's a bit more complicated, you know, because if you, let's say, create an AI, I mean, it's I think it's definitely possible in low limits, right? Because there's a lot of low stakes grinders out there, right? And like other low stakes grinders cannot detect bots because they don't know the strategy so well. But if you're playing in high stakes, other people will suspect you, right? And they will report you, and you will get investigated and stuff. So for most parts, online poker is quite good. I mean, in like MTTs are not completely solved. Spins are, right. So you should expect more cheaters to be playing spins or whatever. But I never kind of like accused anyone of cheating. Even in playing hundreds, right? There's not that many people who play like bots or whatever. Still, they deviate from the strategy and so on. So yeah, but you would get caught quite easily. It's not as simple. You need a really sophisticated bot or AI. And for that, you need a lot of skill. You need to know how to bypass security, how to not trigger the security. You need to, the bot cannot operate for too many hours or whatever. It's a complicated thing. But yeah, and even if I could do that, I would not. I'm a fair player. I would not find it interesting or whatever to make money without work. You know, it's just basically stealing. So, and I'm not into that. Okay, let's bet small. Opinion on Stars Rakeback update. I like it. I like it in the sense that now it's a fair playing field. We're basically like before that. I remember like when I started playing spins, I was playing on Stars. I was one of the few people that got the exclusive challenge of 40%, and other people didn't get any rakeback. Like it was like a few percent just from the chests. So I was playing with 40% rakeback, and others were playing with effectively like 5% maybe, but that's about it. And that's where the golden times. You would get plenty of fishes, and you would get a good rakeback, right? What more can you ask for, right? The rake is low, rakeback is nice, and there's plenty of fishes. Then they changed the system and they lowered my rakeback. I mean, I went from having 40% to having 35, but other people had 65. So I switched to Winamax. But now everyone will have the same rakeback, and the more you rake in, the higher rakeback you will get, which is like it tops out at like 60%, correct? Which I think is fine. It will even out the playing field, and I think a lot of weaker regs will go down the limits or switch sides. For example, if you're playing 10s or 20s, 25s, and you're not beating it quite, and you cannot get to the select program. I think if you're playing 25s, you can get to the select program, but not the select plus. So you'll play with low rakeback. You will have to go down. I think the field will become a bit easier, especially in the lower limits, like 10s and 5s or whatever, in Poker Stars. But it might get a bit different in the higher limits. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I really wish that Stars would come back as a site as a whole. Okay, let's check back and expect to see a 3, a 6, 4. Okay, I'll bet on a, like, let's bet this sizing, which is 75. We will be bluffing the river as well. Or we're not. I mean, he doesn't have that many 4s. He has a lot of 5s or 3s. If he has a 7, good for him, but the flush got there. I'm not willing to bluff here anymore. Nice, he had a 5. We went to a showdown and we were good. I'm not sure if I should be playing this. Okay, he's not willing to fold to min raise a lot, so I'll just fold it. Is this a reg? The Nix seems Lithuania-ish, so I'll suspect he is. He didn't bet the king 5, so yeah. We have a lot of backdoors, but min raised. Okay, let's be greedy. Okay, now a small bet should suffice. Should not be floating too wide. Nice, perfect. Worked like a charm. All he needs is a small sizing and you give up. They think that you have something really strong that you're just trying to take thin and value out of, and they just snap fold. I'm big blinds. That's a close one. Okay, let's go. Like, GTO called this easily, but people undershove or overshove, or you think you have an edge against them. Yeah, I don't think I can make these types of adjustments and this stack depth, so it's fine. Let's fold. Okay, after this we'll play one more game, I think. I mean, if it's not really short one, like first hand or whatever. And this will be it for today. I think this is a call. Maybe not. Not sure. I have to check it. Oh yeah, it's an easy call. I don't know a lot of stuff either, especially this spot, like not this, but the button, the big blind calling against button range. Yeah, that was an easy call, by the way. But all the kings call, but maybe it saved us money. If I didn't have to play a tournament at 1 o'clock, I wouldn't be. Oh wow, unfortunate. Oh wow, 2 fishes? Am I dreaming or what? Probably. Maybe they're both top crushers deciding to play 50s for whatever reason after the poker starts changing. We'll see. Okay, I don't need to raise a lot here. Let's do this. Okay, safe to say this guy's a fish. Okay, I'll be limping this as a trap. Okay, he snap checked, was probably pressed the check fold button. So I'll bet one. We should get easy folds here. And I was correct. Okay, let's bet. Okay. It's weird that he just called. What is he going to do, shove or not? He snap bets on a jack, then checks back on a 10, which is really strange. And this is a fish too. Wow. What is going on? That's why Venomax is more profitable than GG, because of fishes like that, right? Usually on other sides you will see fishes doing shit like that on like lower limits, like fives, twos, ones, whatever, but not in like 50s or hundreds. But yeah, Winamax has a higher rake and not as big as a rake back. Yeah, this is a weird donk. I'll just call, and if he continues betting, really bad card for us, by the way, but okay. I'll bet small. And I'll bet river as well. Nice. Okay, let's just call. Quite a good flop for us. Okay, I'll check and I'll call. Okay, good. 9 or a 6. Nice. Okay, the sizing is not big, so we'll call. Wow, what? Was this a bluff or value? What do you guys think? Because these spots are always like curious for me. Like you don't understand if they're bluffing or they're betting it for value. Okay, I'll bet right away. Could have increased the sizing. I don't want him to fold. Okay, let's bet 80. Let's ISO bluff. Can we take it down right away? We'll bet. I want to bet the turn as well, so I was thinking about betting like half a pot, but I will want to bet on the turn as well. So if I bet half a pot, the pot is too big. What type of folds can we expect? Not much, right? He's never folding a king. Only an 8 might fold, so I'll check back and get my equity. Okay, so we're not beating anything here. And we saw how he was like betting. Okay, yeah, that's an easy fold. Like we're only beating like Jack 10, Queen 10, but that's about it. But the flush that got there as well, so I'm not willing to risk it. Okay, I'll probe one big blind. I don't expect a lot of folds, but you got some, which is perfect. So these types of fishes are the most profitable ones, right? The ones that easily let go. And when they bet, you know that they have it most of the time, right? You can never, like, poker is a game of uncertainty, right? You can never be 100% sure of anything. So, but yeah, these fishes, like, all you need to do is pressure them and they like print you money. That's about it. Okay, I want to bet what type. Okay, 90 is good. I don't want him to fold. He does that anyway. Okay, let's bet. Okay. I mean, if he has a king, congratulations to him, but the ace-6. Okay. So yeah, this will be it for today. I'll show you the graph now. If you're curious. So yeah, this game is from yesterday. Yeah, played you 100 game tournaments with negative 136 chip EV and lost above 100. And I played 6 games during the day, so it doesn't count. But yeah, I think we were profitable in these games too, in 50s. Nothing really spectacular, but yeah. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Hope to see you next week. And good luck at the tables. And goodbye.